Why? Good morning, everyone. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean. Just making sure everything is streaming properly. There we go. Good time, great times. And let's go ahead and get right into today's workout. You do not need any equipment for today's workout. You just need yourself and the best attitude that you can have. We're going to focus a lot on the lower body today. So we're going to get some lateral side to side step taps a little bit differently than you might be doing if you're following the same move I'm making happen in this warm up. Mostly the thought is that we're working on strengthening the inner outer thighs. We're also going to get some great stretches into the legs. So moving legs, hips, knees, ankles in a variety of different positions, ranges of motion so that you can enjoy your best life. Enjoy your best life with the body that you have today. Awesome. Let's keep up with some sort of jog or march for the next 45 seconds. And if you have the opportunity to move forwards and backwards, then do. But if you cannot move forwards and backwards, if you need to take things a little bit slower or lighter, then I know you're doing the smart thing for you today. Boop, 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 boop. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm so excited we made it to the weekend. I'm 1 month away from my first real vacation in, 2023. That's right. I know. It's a little bit sad. It is what it is, though. We can make a vacation for ourselves every day by finding movement, and I definitely do too. If you need to place your hand somewhere for this next little hip warm up, we're gonna put the weight in the left leg. You can flex your right toes to your face and just a couple gentle kicks forward and back, as much length as you can find through the crown of your head, 2 hips in one line. And once you've gotten about like 5 on one side, we're just gonna switch to the opposite leg. Some gentle kicks forward and back, as much length again through the crown of your head, so as little sway as possible. And then let's switch to the original leg. We're going to extend arms out to one side, leg to the other side, and carefully just find a little tick-tock. Use your exhale as that leg comes across, lower belly pulled in. The more you focus your eyes on one spot, the easier it is for your balance. Let's switch to that opposite leg. This is great too. You can start to warm up your ankles, a little ankle stability. Nice work. Last little move right here. With your left foot down on the floor, make sure your heel is invisible behind your toe, belly pulled in nice and tight, 2 hips in one line. Throwing that right leg up, opening it out as much as you can, bringing it back in and down. Let's get it 2 more times on this side. Up, all the way out, in and down. Last one, up. Make sure you got weight equally through this left foot. And now we're going to transfer to the right foot. So not just weight in the toes, finding some heaviness into your heel. There can be a slight or a lot of bend in this standing knee so that you're not locking the knee out. We want to engage the thigh so the kneecap actually lifts up a little bit as opposed to just pressing back. Awesome. Feet onto the floor. Couple really big shoulder rolls in one direction. Maybe your elbows even bend along. Just waking the body up. And then shoulder rolls in the opposite direction. If it's hard for you to get both shoulders moving at the same time, maybe just one and then the other. You know, I love a good sexy little shoulder roll. And then just open and close your arms. You can shift your weight in your feet a little bit, just relaxing that upper body as much as possible. Plant your feet firmly on the floor, side by side next to each other. Bend your knees, take a deep inhale, reach all the way up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your side. 2 more times. Turn your hands, palms forward before you bring your arms up. Get that great range of motion, thumbs leading. Exhale, arms down by your side. Reach out, try and touch those opposite walls. Nice. Last one. Bend your knees if you want. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down by your side. Okay, so we're going to work 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We got 4 moves. We're going to do each of them 4 times. Some will be for one side only. So we're getting a little bit of unilateral movement today instead of working both sides at the same time. There's both. It's so exciting. All right. The first move that we're going to do is a lateral side to side step tap. You can make this as easy or challenging as you want. An easier version is just stepping side to side. We can make that a little harder by once you get to the end, inner leg, knee is going to drive up. So exhale as that knee drives up. You can make this a little bit more challenging by finding a little bit of a squat. If you're in that squat, weights in your heels so glutes go back, not in your toes so knees come forward. Weight in your heels, glutes come back. We can take those same 2 steps to the side, find that inner knee driving. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, here we go. Putting weight in your feet. 2 steps to one side, knee drive. If you have more room and you would like to get more than 2 steps to one side, then please do. Make use of your space. Even if you have to turn sideways. Hi, Freddie. I can turn sideways and get at least 3 steps. But even if you're just getting 1 step, knee drive, it's going to be a little bit more challenging if you're only getting that 1 step. I would say if you only have room for 1 step, step together, knee drive. And then as we get to the other sides, you can always alternate which leg you're leading with so that you make sure that you get both. See, when there's a will, there's a way. Awesome. Next up, we're going to go for a little bit of a balance shift. I'm going to turn to the side. Let's bring right leg forward, left leg back. I have lots of weight on my front right foot, left toe balls on the floor. Inhale your arms all the way up overhead, reaching up overhead. And then exhale, we're going to shift the weight into the left foot, tap the right heel, and then shift. Inhale, weight in right foot, tap the left toe ball. Exhale, weight in left heel, tap the right foot. So just alternating that shift. So we're starting to bring a little stretch into the hamstrings also as the left leg bends and the right leg straightens. We're still practicing that shift of the hips back. It's like a teeny little, almost single leg squat. And if that squat feels like too much, then simply stay lifted, just shift the weight right and left. Arms are coming up overhead. So we're getting a little more cardio too. Next move is going to be a 3-point tap, just one side. Let's start with that right leg. Slight bend in that left knee. We're not locking the left knee out. We're going to take the right leg. We're going to tap it forward. Maybe take an extra bend in your right knee. Bring it back in. Now to the side. Tap down to the side and tap behind you. You can see I'm bending my knee each time. Then both feet plant, squat, lift. We got to tap to the front with that slight knee bend we just practiced in our weight shift. Thinking with my big head. And then that squat, we're sticking with that same leg. Tap to the front, tap to the side. Weight is in your standing foot, heel. Again, trying not to let that weight come towards the toe so that your glutes are gently coming behind you. Awesome. We got one more move. One more move in the first round before we repeat everything. We're going to go for some hamstring curls to inner sole slaps. If you can't reach your foot, that's okay. Just find some sort of a little tappity tap to the front, to the back. Here we go. So I'm reaching towards my back heel, bringing it to the front, to the front. Bringing arms up overhead is going to make this a little bit more challenging. If you need to, just keep your arms down by your side with your chest lifted. Keep breathing, pull that belly in. Just contracting your core. The more that you're braced, the easier all of your movements are going to be when you work to find that really big lift. Even lift the corners of your mouth into a smile. Wonderful. Working some of the muscles of your face. We got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a break. We're coming back into our lateral step taps. Remember, if you don't have enough room, this time you're going to tap to one side, tap to this side, I think. Knee drive. I don't know. Do the opposite. Otherwise, we're taking our 2 steps, inner leg, finding that knee drive. If you can take more than 2 steps, then take those 2 steps. Are you using your breath? Exhale each time that knee drives. You can even rotate, bringing your knee to your elbow. That's right. I said knee to elbow. So you're getting a high drive of that leg as opposed to rounding down, crunching into your back. Chest is staying really lifted throughout today's workout. Because we're so proud. We got that proud power pose, our big breaths. And we're more than halfway through the workout right now, according to my timer. All right, next we've got the balance shift. So this time, opposite leg forward. Left leg is forward. We're going to find that big reach up towards the sky. Nice stretch into your lower belly. Right toe taps down towards the floor. You ready? Awesome. Now shift the weight into your right foot, slight bend of your right knee. Heel can tap for the foot in front of you. Shift weight, reach. Shift weight, knee bends, tap. Awesome. You can keep it nice and slow where you can start to pick up that pace. Starting to bring a little stretch into the glutes, into the hamstring. We'll come back to this one as we cool down a little bit later too. Just get that good old hamstring stretch. 10 seconds left. We'll just swoop and reach. Such a great way to start the morning. Finding a gentle exercise. We got a 3-point tap. That other leg is going to find the tap. What are you saying to me, phone? Okay. All right. Weight in your right foot, belly in. Here we go. Tap to the front. Slight bend in the right leg. Same leg that we just bent. Now tap to the side. Slight bend. Tap to the back. Remember, oh yeah, and then squat. If you do not want to bend the leg, if you can't find that bend in the leg, if you're just taking this big reach, it's fantastic. You showed up today. I want you to be proud of yourself. What is something positive you can say to you right now? I'm thinking of all the things I can say to myself. There's so many. Currently, I'm focusing on such wonderful positive affirmations as I'm worth it. I deserve to be happy. There's no one better to be than myself. My feelings matter. We got one more move here. It's those heel taps to soul slaps. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Here we go. Chest is still nice and lifted. Remember, you're going at your own pace. My pace might not be yours, and that is totally okay. Keep moving. If you want, you can even move a little bit forwards and backwards. We're here to have fun. Get a little weird. Maybe you try and move extra fast for one of these rounds if you want your intensity to be a little bit higher. Because remember, it really is up to you. You're doing what feels right. Every day is different. We got about 10 seconds left. You don't have to set it up. You could keep it slow. I feel like I'm like Irish dancing, but that would be a lot more arms down by your side. All right, 2 rounds done. If you want a quick sip of water, grab that quick sip of water. Please don't be empty. Blessed be. Awesome. We're back to the lateral side to side step taps, knee drive. Still using that exhale option to rotate. I'm so excited. I got my new protein powder in the mail this week. If you haven't been paying attention in the fitness center, we're really talking about protein consumption this month. I purchased a new casein protein powder, which is great for consuming when you're going to have a long period without eating. So maybe you've got a lot of meetings where you're traveling, where you just didn't get all your protein during the day, and you need to eat a little something before you go to sleep. That's me. So picked up this hopefully delicious peanut butter, chocolate peanut butter protein powder. Here, I'll put it right there so you can think about it. All right, we've got that balance shift. Let's get that right foot forward, tap the left toe back, switch the weight. Nice big pull. I love this gentle stretch on the lower belly. So good for also starting to encourage digestion. And I also just personally feel like anytime we bring our arms up overhead, it really starts to promote those happy feelings. So whether you're shifting the weight or you're taking that a little bit more of a bend in your knees, you're doing what works for you. We're just doing something so great. For 3, 2, 1. Yay! Now we got that 3-point tap. I'm going to move my right leg since I just had that slight bend in my left leg. Chest is nice and lifted. Weight's going to be lots in your heel, but ball of the foot's down too. You ready? Here we go. So that little tap to the front, that little tap to the side, little tap to the back. Plant your feet, weighting your heels. That's right. Woo. Tap to the front. If you need a longer pause, I hope that you took one for yourself. Each time this knee bends, where is the weight? It's in your heel. It's okay if your knee does come a little forward. Just want to make sure that that's where we're pressing up from the heels of the feet. We got it. 3, 2, awesome. Last move for this round, number 3, are those inner sole slaps. It's getting a little warm in here. You know I turned the air conditioning off for you. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Those little heel taps, inner sole slap. Remember, if you cannot touch the inside of your foot, maybe just find that little drive, tap the inside of your thigh, tap the top of your calf. What can you do today? Nothing is all or nothing. It literally is finding a way to make things work for you. And if you want to do it, you're going to find a way to do it. And the thing is, you need to want to do it for yourself. That's when we stick with it. So what can you tell yourself? How can you make yourself feel so good about this movement, about your personal programming? You just keep coming back. Oh, we got one more round. We got one more round. It is clear to me that I'm keeping you extra for time because we're going to get this extra round in. It's going to take 4 minutes and we're at 18 minutes already. Ready? Lateral side to side taps and you drive. How did I go so wrong with timing today? Just going to think about it while we move. We had 16 minutes of movement. And I guess we spent a lot of time marching in the beginning. And the even better news is I'm going to keep you a little extra. So we're going to stretch it out at the end because you're worth it. If you haven't gotten that twist, and you bring it to play, we got 5 seconds left here. Just try and rotate your shoulder towards that lifted knee. Did you do it? I bet you did. All right. That little balance shift one more time. I believe left foot is forward, right leg is back this time. You ready? Delightful stretch on the low belly. Inhale, arms up. I got my right toe on the floor. Shift the weight, left heel or toe can tap. Ooh, stretching that glute, moving that body. I'm moving a little slower on this side, and that's okay. Also, really is starting to get incredibly warm in here right now. Just keep breathing. So proud of us. This is so much better than sitting at my computer working on a Word document. Yay for 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Let's get that 3-point tap. Right knee is going to take the slight bend. Left foot is the one that's going to move this time. Lots of weight in your heel. Remember, you can tap with your heel or you can tap with your toe. We can get a little combo. Here we go. Finding that little tap, weight in your heel. Little tap, weight in that standing leg heel. Then both feet planted, weight in your heel. It doesn't have to be a giant squat. It just has to be something. Ooh, I am totally sweating. I just noticed that my cucumbers have blossomed. Awesome. Keep it up, y'all. Less than 1 minute of actual work to go. For 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, we got our heel taps, sole slaps coming up. Are you schwitzy? I hope you're schwitzy. We can be like sweat buddies. Look at that. All right, 3, 2, 1. What do you think? Do you like to sweat? I think it feels so good to just get it out. All of the stress and the negativity just getting out of my body. Be gone, demons. It is almost time to stretch. We're going to come into a nice hamstring stretch as soon as we finish this. Get some swoops. It's going to be very similar to the move we just finished. If you want to speed it up one more time, this is our last time together. Yay! All right, shake it out. Find a place on your mat. We're going to bend the left leg, kick the right heel forward, take a slight bend in your left knee, weight in your heels, send your glutes behind you, reach your fingers down towards the floor to your heel. Do you feel that big stretch in the back of the right leg hamstring? Inhale, sweep arms all the way up. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side 2 more times. Bend your knees, send your glutes back behind you, reach down towards the floor, forward and up. Last one. Arms come down, bend your knee, weight in your heel, shift your hips, reach, step your feet together. Opposite leg comes forward, bending your back knee, fingers down towards the floor, reach down, swoop, lift up. 2 more. Arms come down, bend your knee, swoop. 1 more. Last one. Bend that knee, find that swoop, step your feet together. Come into a quick little quad stretch because we did do so much for those legs today. Go ahead, grab hold of your right foot. Bring your 2 knees together in one line. Take notice if there's a big shift in your hips. Maybe you need to actually hold on to something to do your best to get your 2 hips in one line. Stretch this bent knee down towards the floor. You'll feel the quad engage. You'll start to feel that hip opening. So you're getting a little double duty, quads and hip opener. Stretch up through the crown of your head. Release. Other leg, remember you can hold on if you need to. Work to bring your 2 knees together. Stretch up. It's very normal for there to be a weight shift here. So stretch up, 2 hips in one line. Oop, 2 shoulders in one line. Eye gaze in one spot definitely helps. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, release. Go ahead, bend both of your knees. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Let's get 2 more. Knees bent, inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Last one. Great job today. Bend your knees. Inhale up. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a big stretch to one side. Take a big stretch to the other side. Posture center. Reset. Back to center once more. Relax your arms down. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're a little schwitzy too. I'll see you a little later for yin yoga. Have a wonderful morning.